Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars and I am here from my house again with another one of our Q&A videos. I recently asked if you guys had any questions on dining and eating at Disney, and you had so many that we are going to break apart the dining category into a couple different videos. This video, all about the Disney dining plan. What is the Disney dining plan? Who can get the Disney dining plan? Is it worth it? What can I get on the Disney dining plan? We're going to answer all of those questions and more in this Q&A video. Let's get to it. What do you get on the Disney dining plan? What is the Disney dining plan? That is a great question. So first and foremost, the Disney dining plan is a way for you to prepay for some of your food and beverages at Walt Disney World. It's only available to guests staying at resorts, and there's a couple of stipulations that come with it. One, there are 4 different kinds of Disney dining plan. We're going to get into all of them, but everyone in the room must have the same one. So you can't have one person book the least expensive one and one person book the most expensive one and like share meals. That's not possible. Everybody in the room has to book the same one, and everybody in the room has to book it. So you can't book a dining plan for mom and not for dad. Also, you have to book the Disney dining plan for the entire length of your stay. So you can't book it for 2 nights if you have a 4-night vacation. The Disney dining plan does count your entitlements based on how many nights that you're staying at the Disney World parks. So for example, if you're staying for 5 nights, you're going to get 5 of each of the different entitlements that go with each of the different plans. They kind of put them together in a bank. It's not like you have to use them one by one. You just get this bank based on how many nights you're staying there of different meals and snacks, and that's what you use throughout your vacation. The different Disney dining plans, there's actually 4 different Disney dining plans. The first is called the quick service plan. This one allots 2 quick service meals and 2 snacks per person per night. The next is the regular, basically the basic Disney dining plan. That one offers 1 table service restaurant or table service meal, 1 quick service meal, and 2 snacks per person per night. There's the newest Disney dining plan, which is the Disney Dining Plan Plus. That offers 2 meals per person per day, and you can choose if they're going to be quick service or table service, plus those 2 snacks per person per night. And then there's the Disney Dining Plan Deluxe. That offers 3 meals per person per day, quick service or table service, as well as those 2 snacks. And then no matter which dining plan you get, everybody also gets a refillable mug that you can use at your Walt Disney World Resort to refill with different sodas, coffee, teas, etc. A lot of people ask when talking about what is the Disney dining plan, what is a table service meal, what's a quick service meal, what's a snack? A table service meal is what it sounds like. It is a meal at a qualifying restaurant around Disney World that is a sit-down service where you're going to have a cast member, a server, come take your order, bring you food. When you go to a table service meal, you will get an entree and whatever comes with the entree, as well as a dessert and a beverage per person. The beverage can be a specialty beverage like a milkshake. It can also be an alcoholic beverage up to a certain price point if, of course, you're 21 or older. A quick service meal, you are going to get the meal and whatever it comes with. So you don't get a dessert, you don't get a starter, but you get the main entree and then whatever accompanies it. And then again, a beverage, again, can be a specialty beverage or an alcoholic beverage. And then a snack is a lot of different things for the park. It could be a bottled water, it could be a bottled soda, it could be a popcorn, it could be a pretzel, it could be a Mickey's Premium Ice Cream Bar. There's a lot of different snack items. A lot of times side dishes at quick service restaurants or at food courts like cupcakes and things like that, those can be snacks as well. Is the dining plan worth it, and how do you figure it out? Honestly, it all depends on your family and how much you eat. So I have the numbers here. I'm going to read them off. The quick service dining plan is $55 per adult per night and $26 per kid per night. Keep in mind, kids are aged 3 to 9. Anyone 10 adult counts as an adult. Anyone under 3 doesn't have a dining plan, and then you can either buy them food or they can eat off your plate. Disney portions are huge. So that's the quick service plan. The regular dining plan is $78 per adult per night and $30 per kid per night. The plus is $95 a night per adult and $35 for kids per night. And the deluxe is $119 for adults and $48 for kids per night. So however many nights you need to go, you need to multiply that out. And then keep in mind that gratuities are not included with the dining plan. So it does sound like a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but if your family's going to eat a lot, then it is well worth it. And you can easily get your value and beyond out of the Disney dining plan. If you're going to do a lot of character dining, a lot of those restaurants are like $60 a meal per adult, and those count as table service restaurants. If you're going to be there for the Epcot festivals, a lot of the food items can be used as snacks. Those are $5, $6, $7 per person. Basically, you need to do some math to figure out if it's going to be worth it for you. Look at the restaurants you want to go to, pull up the menus on AllEars.net. We've got all the menus and they've got all the prices. Figure out what you would eat at those restaurants. Calculate how much these meals are going to be for your family, and then do a comparison. Are you eating enough to get the value out of the price of the dining plan? Or are you the kind of family that's better, you prefer quick service meals or just kind of snacking, or you split a lot of meals? Then maybe it's not worth it to you. I think it all is a personal decision, but the best way to figure out is to do the math and look at those AllEars menus and figure out if you're gonna eat your way through it. How to make the most out of your dining plan? Simple. Get expensive stuff. If you are going to do the Disney dining plan, then you need to make sure you're getting the most out of it and getting that your money's worth out of it. So you need to make sure when you're getting snacks, general rule, you want those snacks to be at least like $4 or $5 and more, and that's going to get your value out of it. When you go to table service restaurants, order the most expensive thing. Order that steak. Go to character meals where it's like $60 a person. If you are going to go and do the dining plan, you need to get the most out of it by simple, buying the most expensive things and not wasting any credits. Which 2-credit meals are worth it and which aren't? Well, first of all, 2-credit meals are a variety of different things around Disney property. Most of them are signature meals. These are Disney's nicer restaurants such as Narcoossee's, California Grill, Chico, Yachtsman Steakhouse, Brown Derby, Tiffin's. These are Disney's higher quality meals. They're going to have more expensive entrees, more expensive drinks, and they're going to be a more elevated meal. These are all require 2 table service credits no matter which dining plan you're on. So you would have to double up on your table service credits to go there. You also can use 2 credits on things like the dinner shows, the Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Review, as well as the Spirit of Aloha Luau over at the Polynesian. You can get certain levels of seating on the dining plan with those, but again, they are 2 credits. And then there's also some dining packages at Animal Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios where you have a meal at usually the 1-credit table service meals, and then you get reserved seating for the show Fantasmic or Rivers of Light. For me, that is the first category that I can say would not be worth using 2 dining credits. I don't want to go eat at Mama Melrose, which is a 1-credit Italian restaurant at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and waste 2 credits on it just to get a seat at Fantasmic. You can also book a dessert party for Fantasmic, which would be an out-of-pocket cost, or what I like to do is just book a fast pass for Fantasmic, and that way you're guaranteed a seat. Is your seat going to be better if you do the dining package? Yeah, it is, but you're also wasting 2 credits on a meal that's only valued at 1 credit. Another place that I don't personally think I would use 2 credits is Be Our Guest, the restaurant in Magic Kingdom that takes you inside the Beast Castle. It's a 2-credit dinner. However, for breakfast and lunch, it's a 1-credit quick service meal. I know, it's crazy. But the quick service meal is very, very good food. And let's be honest, the main point of getting into the Be Our Guest restaurant is to get into the Beast Castle. So I would go at a meal that can cost you 1 quick service. It's going to be a very good quick service meal. And then you're not wasting 2 table service credits. Also, character dining that is 2 table service credits is Cinderella's Royal Table. That is the restaurant breakfast, lunch, and dinner inside Cinderella Castle with Cinderella and the other princesses. Very coveted, hardest reservation to make in Disney World, a definite rite of passage. But the reason you want to go there is because of being in the castle. The food itself is not worth the 2 credits, in my opinion. At both Be Our Guest and Cinderella's Royal Table, it's really more about the experience than it is about the food. So, in my opinion, I would rather, again, at Be Our Guest, use a quick service meal for breakfast or lunch, or at Cinderella's Royal Table, maybe consider paying out of pocket for breakfast. And I would rather use those 2 credit meals on a really good meal. Some of my favorites include Jico over at Animal Kingdom Lodge. It is a fabulous meal. They've got an oat grilled filet with mac and cheese and a red wine sauce that's absolutely incredible. You could go to Yachtsman Steakhouse at the Yacht Club and get an incredible and expensive piece of steak. If If you go to California Grill over at Contemporary Resort, the food is actually not my favorite, but the view over Magic Kingdom, you're going to get to see that fireworks view. It's incredible, and there are some very pricey and delicious things that you could get there as well. Narcoossee's at the Grand Floridian has one of the most expensive meals that you can get. They've got a surf and turf with a lobster. It's valued at, I believe, over $70. So another signature restaurant, 2 credits, is the Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood Studios. I love the Brown Derby, but do you know what I like to eat there? A salad. And that is definitely not worth using 2 credits. I would rather go to the Brown Derby Lounge, which is their patio, order the salad a la carte. It's like $14 and pay out of pocket for that. And then I would go have steak at Jico for my 2 dining credits. Can you use a snack credit for a cocktail? No. Even though alcohol is included when you go to a quick service restaurant or a table service restaurant for those 21 and up, it didn't used to be, it wasn't always that way, but they did upgrade the dining plan a few years ago to include alcohol. But that does not mean you can use a snack credit throughout the parks to get an alcoholic beverage. You can't just walk up to the pub in the UK Pavilion and get a beer with a snack credit, so sorry. Best breakfast snack credits and best lunch snack credits. These are great questions. One thing that you're going to do on the dining plan is kind of do a little bit of math and fiddle faddling, if you will, to figure out where you're going to use those credits. If you're going to use 2 credits on a signature meal, then you're going to have to figure out lunch another day. And again, most of the dining plans only give you 2 actual meals a day, so you've got to use snacks to make up for those other meals. But the good thing is the dining plan gives you a lot of food, and there's a lot of snacks that are so big they can be a meal in their entirety. It's actually very smart to use the the snack credits for breakfast, because breakfast is typically the least expensive of the meals throughout the day, so you're getting the best bang for your buck by using snacks for breakfast. There's a couple great options. You could get a gigantic cinnamon roll at Kusafari in Animal Kingdom or Gaston's Tavern over at Magic Kingdom. You can get breakfast pastries a lot of places at the resorts. You can get these gigantic donuts at the Joffrey's locations. You can also get coffee at Starbucks. Pretty much anything counts as a snack credit. Any size. You want a Frappuccino with like 18 extra shots of espresso in it, go crazy. Because for the most part, any coffee at Starbucks, which if you know me, that's a breakfast of champions right there, just a gigantic coffee. That can be a snack credit as well. There's a couple of great things in Les Halles, the bakery in France, that would be a really good breakfast. There's also, they added breakfast to the milk stand over in Hollywood Studios in Galaxy's Edge. And there's a couple of items there that can be a snack credit. I was personally not a fan of the green milk bread pudding. However, they had this like egg thing, and it was a spicy egg, and it had like a tomato sauce and some cheese on it, and it was actually very good, and that could have been a snack credit as well. Another great snack credit for breakfast at Magic Kingdom is over at Sleepy Hollow. They've got Big Mickey waffles. You can get them plain, you can get them topped with strawberries and whipped cream, and that is another snack credit. So there are some really good ways to spend your credits to have a hearty breakfast. Best snack credits for lunch over at Animal Kingdom at 8 Spoon Cafe. They've got a couple different mac and cheeses. They've got a plain, they've got a sweet Thai chili shrimp, and then they've also got a barbecue mac and cheese that's got pulled pork and pickles on it. These are very hearty dishes. They could definitely be somebody's lunch. Those are a snack credit. Also at Animal Kingdom at Flame Tree Barbecue, they've got loaded fries that have got plastic cheese and pulled pork on them. Again, a great shareable snack, great use of a snack credit, or they could definitely serve as somebody's lunch. Pretzels are a great use of a snack credit. That could be lunch in a pinch. I'm not saying I'm above it. I definitely love that pepper jack stuffed pretzel that you can get throughout the parks. That could be a great lunch. Over at Magic Kingdom at Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, quick service location. But they do have chips and queso that are a side that can be used as a snack. Then you can mosey on over to the toppings bar, top it up with some lettuce and onions and fresh salsa and different things like that. That would be a fabulous little nacho situation that you could use at lunch. And then also again, Les Halles in the French Pavilion in Epcot has some amazing pastries that could be breakfast or lunch, but they also have a ham and cheese croissant that is huge. It's a full-size sandwich, and it's a snack credit, which like truly boggles my mind, and that is a fabulous lunch I have had many times. The best use of snack credits? Well, in addition to everything I just said, those are all great things that can be snack credits. Most of those are really shareable. There's a couple of sweet things if you're looking for a great dessert as a snack credit. They have these funnel cakes in Hollywood Studios that are big funnel cakes, and they've got a plain one, they've got a strawberries one, they've got a Oreo one where they put like whipped cream and Oreos and chocolate sauce on it. It's delicious. Those are upwards of $8 a piece, and those can be snack credits. Also great snack credits at Hollywood Scoops at Hollywood Studios or at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor at Magic Kingdom. They've got some really great big sundaes. They've got brownies and ice cream and all kinds of toppings on them. Those are snack credits as well, another great use of a snack credit. Long story short, basically anything over $5 is a good use of a snack credit. Some of the specialty slushes are close to that price, like the LeFou Brew at Gaston's Tavern, the Night Blossom in Pandora. Any kind of specialty slushy or anything like that, specialty drink, again, non-alcoholic, that you can get that's like $5 or so. Those are great uses of snack credits. And then again at the Epcot festivals, Food and Wine, Flower and Garden, Festival of the Arts, Festival of the Holidays, when they have those outdoor kitchens, you can use snack credits on pretty much all of the food items, and a lot of those have steak, they've got lobster, they've got all kinds of crazy items. Those are $5, $6, $7, and you can use a snack credit on those. And the way to know if something is a snack credit, if it qualifies for a snack credit, on the menu there we printed this little purple and white icon that says DDP on it, and that's how you know you can use a snack credit for it. Flip-flop with the last question, what are the worst snack credits? Well, again, anything that's only a couple dollars, not a great use of a snack credit. For example, bottled sodas, bottled waters, those are only, I believe those are $3.50, $4, which, yeah, that's a lot for a bottle of water, but that's not a great use of a snack credit, especially because you can get free water at any quick service location. Just ask, they'll give you a cup of water. Also, popcorn refills. If you buy a popcorn bucket throughout Walt Disney World, you can refill it throughout your stay for only $2. And while the popcorn bucket itself can't be a snack credit, if you do the refill, $2 can be, but you're better off just paying the $2. Or if you get a carton of popcorn, that's actually not a bad snack credit because a carton of popcorn is upwards of $5. Another thing I wouldn't use snack credits on, with one little caveat to it, is the prepackaged snacks that you can get at the gift shops. One, things like prepackaged Rice Krispie treats, you can get freshly made ones from places like the Confectionery, Big Top, Goofy's Candy Company. They're going to be much more delicious and better value than buying the prepackaged snacks that you can get inside the gift shops. Best quick service values. That's a great question as well. A lot of people do talk about the best snacks, but what are the best places to get quick service? Get the best bang for your buck out of the quick service. Again, it comes down to what you want to eat and your personal preference, and of course, ordering the most expensive things, making sure you get a specialty beverage, making sure you get an alcoholic beverage. That's going to really make it worth your while. But a couple of great places that are on the pricier side: the Polite Pig in Disney Springs. It is a fabulous barbecue spot. You're going to be blown away by the portions, by the cocktail you can get, and by the quality of the food. You're going to be shocked that that is a quick service restaurant. They've got this burnt ends, and then they've got these crisply Brussels sprouts that are like caramelized in maple, and then they have a whole bourbon bar. Sorry, I got distracted. If you like barbecue and you're in Epcot, you could also go to the brand new Regal Eagle Smokehouse. It just opened up earlier this year, and they've got brisket, they've got great sandwiches, you get a side with it, awesome cocktails there as well. They have a southern lemonade that's Jack Daniels and lemonade that's really good, and those are pricier meals, high quality meals that you can get at Regal Eagle over in Epcot. Couple other places, Primo Pronto at Riviera. That is the quick service restaurant there at that brand new resort. Incredible food. It's plated on real plates. Doesn't feel like a quick service restaurant. They've got a tuna niçoise salad. They've got a croque monsieur. They've got steak at dinner time. Very, very good food. Again, be our guest over at Magic Kingdom. It is very expensive out of pocket. Their breakfast is like $30 out of pocket. Their lunch goes between like $15 to $25 for the entree, and again, it's plated. It makes it feel like a real restaurant. You're inside the Beast Castle. You can get a delicious meal there. That could be a very good use of a quick service credit. The food in Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios is rather expensive. My personal favorite thing there is the Ronto wrap, the breakfast or the lunch version. It's this sausage that's grilled, and it's got this like peppercorn sauce on it. It's incredible. They've also got some fun cocktails there that are exclusive to Galaxy's Edge. So again, if you get that $13 cocktail and then this $13 route to wrap, that's a $26 meal that you're using a snack credit on. Satu'li Canteen, one of my favorite quick service restaurants in all of Walt Disney World, that is in Pandora and Animal Kingdom. They do these customizable bowls that you can do where it's like you pick a protein and a base and a sauce, and they've got, again, fun themed cocktails to Pandora that, again, plated on real plates. A really fun restaurant. Those are more expensive. So a very cool thing that you can do with a quick service credit is at Pizzafari, which is the pizza restaurant in Animal Kingdom. I normally, not high on my list, not my favorite place. They've got normally have those round pizzas that they also have at like Pizza Rizzo over in Hollywood Studios, and they're just not great. Your kids will like them and eat them, but they're nothing spectacular. But Pizzafari does, on certain times of year, they do a family style all you care to enjoy meal. You can make a reservation if you'd like for it, and then it is you select pizza, salad. If you pick a couple different pasta dishes, you get dessert included. You get some cannolis. If you're on, again, dining plan, you can get a beer or a cocktail with it. And again, it's all you care to enjoy. So you can get as many pizzas as you want. As your family goes through, you can get more pasta, you can get more salad. The only thing that's not all you care to enjoy is the cocktails. But that is a very good use of a dining credit, and something that's a little bit different, a little fun. And the pizzas are different when you do the all you care to enjoy option. Also at Hollywood Studios, they have started doing reservations for the ABC Commissary in the evening time, and they have a pot roast there. It's pretty expensive, real silverware yet again, and it is delicious. If you have unused dining credits on your plan, they go away. You don't get refunded for them. You don't get to use them at the later date. So never, ever do this. You want to make sure that you don't have any dining credits left when you are done. So this is the caveat actually to that rule I was saying, don't buy the prepackaged snack in the parks. If it's your last day and you realize you've got 3 snack credits left, you need to go to the food court at your resort and pick up a couple bottles of water or some prepackaged Rice Krispie treats or bags of chips or whatever it is that you want to bring with you, like on the plane or on the car ride home, because it's better to grab something than lose the snack credit entirely. The other part of this question was, can you really trade in a meal credit for snacks? And yes, you can. If you have extra table service credits for some reason, you can use them at a quick service location. And if you've got extra quick service locations, you can trade them in for snacks. However, there is a caveat to that. You cannot go to somewhere that only serves snacks and use a quick service credit. So if you are going to the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, where the only thing their register can do is bring up snacks for you, they don't serve any kind of meal, they don't serve any kind of quick service food, they cannot ring up your quick service meal as 3 different sundaes. However, if you go to the food court at your resort where they could ring you up for a quick service meal or a snack, then yes, you can trade your quick service meal for 3 snacks. So you could get 3 bottles of water, 3 cupcakes, a cupcake, a Rice Krispie treat, and a bag of chips, or whatever you'd like. So long story short, no snacks left behind. Can you pay for things in addition to the meal plan? Yes, absolutely. Disney will happily take your money for anything you want beyond the meal plan. But yeah, if you are at a restaurant and you want to get an appetizer, if you're at a quick service restaurant and you want to get a dessert, if you're at, again, a restaurant and you want an additional cocktail beyond the one that goes with the dining plan, absolutely. Just talk to your server. They're very, very helpful, and they'll make sure that they will make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. So if you have 2 cocktails, if you ask nicely and you're nice to your cast members, they'll put the more expensive one on the dining plan. Additionally, sometimes, again, be nice to your cast member. I'm not saying this is a rule, but some places, if you talk to them nicely, they may let you swap the dessert for an appetizer, or there's desserts that kind of are like an appetizer, like over at Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera Resort. They have a fabulous cheese plate, which is one of their dessert options, and they bring it around to you and they carve up a delicious cheese board for you. If you were to ask nicely, they may, not guaranteeing it, don't go yell at them and say, Molly said you could do this, but they may be able to do that first at the meal, and then you can have the cheese plate for an appetizer, and then just know you're not getting a dessert. So, but yes, anything additional that you get, you can pay out of pocket for that, in addition to whatever you're getting on your meal plan. 1 credit table service restaurants. Which ones are the best? Well, like I've mentioned before, character dining. Character dining is very expensive, and if you can use your table service credits towards a $60 meal at the Crystal Palace, that is a great use of a dining credit. Some of my favorite character meals, and the ones that are the more expensive ones, include Akershus, which is in Epcot in the Norway Pavilion. It's with the princesses. It's a usually easier to book reservation than Cinderella's Royal Table, and again, it's only 1 dining credit, so you're still getting to go see the princesses. It's not as cool as Cinderella Castle as a setting, but it's a great meal, and again, the princesses are there. Crystal Palace in Magic Kingdom, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dinner is around $60 a person. That's the Winnie and the Pooh characters buffet. Garden Grill in Epcot, it is a spinning, rotating restaurant in the Land Pavilion, $50 plus $60 for dinner. That's Chip and Dale, Mickey, and Pluto. Topolino's Terrace at Riviera Resort. My favorite character meal on property, amazing food. Most of the time at a character meal, the food is secondary to the characters, but this is the best character food I've ever had. That is a breakfast, and it's got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. Another great place with great food over on the boardwalk is Trattoria Al Forno. That has got Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, as well as Ariel and Prince Eric. That's a great meal because you get to see them in. They are very rarely at the character meals, so that's a great one. Storybook dining over at Artist Point at the Wilderness Lodge. That is in the evening, and it's got Snow White, a couple of the dwarves, and the Evil Queen. Again, villains, very rare to see at a character meal, and excellent food. So if you are going to do any character dining, great use of a table service credit on the Disney dining plan. If you are looking for great uses of table service credits that are not character dining, there's plenty of those as well. Ohana, one of the most popular and iconic Disney restaurants, all you care to enjoy. It's got that delicious meat on a stick, and then it's got the most amazing noodles and chicken wings and pot stickers. That is a 1 credit meal, again, very popular at the Polynesian. Another of my favorite restaurants on property is Homecoming at Disney Springs. This is an incredible southern restaurant. That's a 1 credit meal. Also at Disney Springs, Morimoto Asia, incredible restaurant. That's a signature meal at dinner, but you can do lunch as a 1 credit meal. Great, especially if you're into Asian food. Teppan Edo in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot is a hibachi restaurant. That is actually where you can get one of the most, if not the most expensive meal on a table service single credit. If you order the steak, it's like $60 or something crazy, so you can get that as a great use of a table service credit. Via Napoli in Epcot, one of my favorite restaurants as well, is a fantastic pizza place. The pizza is rather expensive. That's a great use of a table service credit. Sanaa or Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Boma is a buffet at breakfast or dinner. Absolutely incredible. Lots of fun flavors, and you can use a table service credit there. Cape May Cafe at the Beach Club is a seafood buffet at dinner time, and it's got all you care to enjoy crab legs and shrimp salad. And if you are a seafood lover, that's another fabulous use of a table service credit. At Disney Springs as well, Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, brought to you by, of course, Wolfgang Puck. That has a lot of fun flavors, really high quality food. That can be a single credit table service meal. And Hollywood Studios, fun for the atmosphere, 50s Primetime Cafe or the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. Both really fun ambiance. Maybe not the best food of all the places I'm listing as far as just looking at the food goes, but they are a lot of fun, really entertaining for the family, so you can enjoy those as well. Chefs de France in Epcot, Beer Garden, the German buffet in Epcot, lots of good eating at Epcot, of course. All good uses of a single table service credit. Another great off-the-radar place that a lot of people don't think about that's a single table service credit is Toledo over at the new Gran Destino Tower at Coronado Springs. It is a Spanish-style restaurant. They've got steak, they've got seafood, they've got tapas, really good cocktails. That's a little bit more off the radar, off the beaten path, but that's a fabulous restaurant, and it's only 1 credit there as well. Well, that is a wrap on my Disney Dining Plan Q&A. I had so much fun answering your questions about the Disney Dining Plan. Are you going to book the Disney Dining Plan next time you go? Have you used it in the past? Definitely let us know in the comments. Also, be on the lookout on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. We are going to be posting for more questions that I can answer for you about Walt Disney World. So thank you so much for everybody who sent in questions. Thank you so much for following, especially right now when everything is crazy. Make sure to leave comments, rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. You think I can Uber Eats via Napoli?
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.